So, you know what I'm saying? So I always tell people, take a year off of your birthdays, people, and enjoy your goddamn life. Feel 18 if you want.
I'm 30 forever.
Go to Cancun and drink and just do whatever the hell you want to do. Live your life like you're 18.
Yeah, you ain't gotta like handle your business, but you can live your life like you're 18. But make sure you're handling your business, paying your bills, all that regular shit, taking care of your kids, all the regular shit. But still, you can have the mindset of a young motherfucker traveling and still living your life.
Now, if you ain't got no kids and you got the money and you got the time, shit, live your life.
Yeah, definitely.
Pay your bills, but live your life. But listen, and listen, I tell people all the time, sometimes you can't pay that whole bill. Sometimes you need to pay half the bill.
Yeah, get on a payment plan so you can do what you need to do. Like, don't let no bills stress you out.
Go out. I mean, listen, live your life because tomorrow is not promised, y'all. That's my whole message. Like, live. Yeah, definitely. Don't forget to live.
Yeah, definitely, because tomorrow not promised. And like you don't never know, you could just walk outside and you know what I'm saying, get hit by a comet or something. It been hella shit just happening. Like random ass birds been falling out the trees, hitting motherfuckers, all type of shit. So like definitely live your life. Make sure you like enjoying every second. Check on your family. Check on anybody that's older in your family. Make sure we checking on them and just making sure we in tune with our family and our friends and living a good ass, respectful, resourceful life, you know. So like that's a good way to start the show with. You already know I gotta really start the show with how you know PSA. I start the show with a PSA, a public service announcement, aka listen the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I always gotta hit y'all with that to start every show. Listen the hell up. Public service announcement, or it's a tasteful thought. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody listening up to this, and this is my listen the fuck up for this week. You know, I always giving y'all some new material every week. I ain't never lacking giving y'all some old shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking, always contemplating on what I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I got some new shit. So I hope y'all ready for this. This is what I want y'all to listen the fuck up. Listen the hell up. Everybody listen the hell up. And then one thing I want everybody to listen the hell up on this Thursday is everybody, black men especially, we need to make sure that we get in therapy. You know what I'm saying? I went to my first therapy session today.
Oh, that's good.
Like, yeah, shout out to my therapist, John. Shout out to you. I don't know if you listened. I told you.
No, he was like, what the fuck do I have here?
Yeah, actually, he was like, you talk a lot. Yeah. He was like, you really talk a lot. He was like, I'm not used to somebody coming in and over talking me. I'm like, yeah, you got a different one here, nigga.
Straight up.
You wanted somebody to talk. You got somebody that's gonna talk to your ear. But on some real shit, all black men, especially this for the black men, because we always quick to say, oh, that's some white people shit. This some white people shit. That's what the white man do. This and that. But no. We need therapy. We really need to work on our mental health. We need to stop holding so much trauma in. We need to stop holding so much depression in. If you got like some crazy suicidal thoughts, anything, like you need to let that shit out. You need to tell somebody about this. You need to talk about it. We need to stop just holding everything in and like having a reaction or going to the liquor store, sipping lean, popping perks. I'm not saying that you just gonna quit doing drugs, because I'm not a drug-free person. There's drugs in my system, you know, but I'm trying to lay back on the drugs and like find different alternatives. Like I told my counselor, like I want to find different avenues in my life that don't have to involve drinking.
Maybe you should try like painting.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying, sculpting, or
working out. Like that's one thing that I feel like that's good for me. Like working out, like something that can ease the stress.
Every time you want to have a drink or a drug, do 25 push-ups.
Do 25 push-ups or 25 sit-ups or something. You know what I'm saying? And like he was just telling me, like it's good to like reach out to a counselor. There's so many different like it's so many different things on the internet that you can reach out and find a counselor that's just like you, and like you will find so much enlightenment when you speak to somebody that can help you with your problems. Like these counselors is great.
And you know what? It's a lot of urban counsel centers in your urban neighborhoods. Like here in Chicago, right on the south side, right in the Woodlawn area, the Woodlawn and the Park Manor. Okay. There is a black office that specializes with the mental health of black people. And they encourage you to come, and I cannot think of the name right now, but listen, you don't even need insurance. You can literally pay $25 and go and just speak with them. and really and build a moment with them. They have it. It's so dope. It's like a walk-in.
Yeah, and like you really can talk to your counselor about everything. The only way you can, like some stuff you shouldn't tell them is like if you like just committed like a whole murder, a recent murder. If you committed a recent murder, you shouldn't tell them. But if you did a murder like a long time ago, I feel like you could talk to your counselor about that. Or if you like,
well, they're not supposed to say.
They're not supposed to say nothing. Like it's all confidential. Or if you did some crazy ass shit, I don't know, you slap somebody or something, and you really want to talk to them about it. You know, like you really, it's all confidential. So like, I encourage all black men, especially because we be the main ones that keep shit in. We died early from stress. You know, we letting these relationships. I was turned up, and I wasn't really as turned as people thought. I was kind of depressed, y'all. I had to keep it 100. I was lit, but I was depressed at the same time. Damn. And then like my
you was feeding yourself liquor.
Yeah, I was,
to get over it.
To get over it,
you know. And people thought you was just turning the fuck up, but really you was drowning in your sorrow. You know,
exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. And it was fucked up, and people thought like, man, you been lit lately.
See, our people need to understand what lit is, and because you know when you see the movies and you see the white people and they're like, I'm drinking because life is terrible. They look like life is terrible.
But I wasn't looking like that. I was looking good. Right. Like I was
still on the
I still was dripped up, looking nice, you know what I'm saying, smiling, having a good time.
Well, that's part of, you know, I think the black culture.
Yeah, it was part of
a smile on our face.
I was just smiling through the pain, and I was like going through so much pain, and I was like really dependent on alcohol to like get me through that pain. And like he was just telling me, like my counselor was really like breaking it down, like you can't depend on your like what you used to do in the past. You gotta find things that can advance you, because that's what you used to do in the past, and you're trying to go to a new level. So you can't be doing the shit you was doing on the last level to get you past your shit. You gotta go to get to this next level. You gotta change it up.
That's real shit.
Because I'm an entrepreneur. I want to like really take my shit to the next level. He was like, so like, how does drinking affect your business? Like, I mean, like sometimes your whole next day, you know what I'm saying, to be messed up because you would be hungover or something. I be drunk. But I still gonna get the business done. Somebody needs some shirts, a picture, anything. I'ma still do it. I'm gonna be kind of fucked up about doing it.
You know that's a business, man. You still gotta get the money.
I'm still gonna press towards the money, no matter what. But sometimes it does affect me, and like I will like be late on something. You know what I'm saying? So like my counseling is really like an eye-opening experience. It allows you to like tell everything that's in your mind. You ain't gotta hold nothing back. And for like, especially black men, we scared to tell people shit. Especially our significant others, because people like to use shit against you. Your friends, your family, sometimes they like to use like the little shit your traumas and shit. They like to like use it as a weapon. So that's why it's good to go to a counselor, because he can't use that as a weapon against you in an argument, or against you like if y'all going through something like to bring you down and fuck up your mind. That's why it's good to go to therapy, go to counseling. It's not white people shit, guys. It's not white people shit. And then sometimes we need to do some white people shit and go to counseling, eat healthy, and do things that is out of the ordinary in our community. And that's why I took that step forward, even though it's costing me a little bit of money. They're coming out a little bit of my weed money. It's cool. I'm still gonna make it. But the thing is, it's really advancing my brain. It's helping me with my business. It's gonna help me with my relationships. It's gonna help me with my past traumas. Right. It's gonna help me with my family. It's gonna help me with my future relationships. If I want to get married or do something else that's relationship wise, I feel like I'm gonna be able to advance better because I'm able to talk to somebody and get these problems out my chest and not just hold them in. And another thing I feel like we all need to do, sometimes it's good to just have a breakdown session and just cry and release shit. Like niggas be scared to like cry. Like sometimes I'll just go in my room on a random day and I'm just sitting in that bitch and I'll let some tears go on me. I'll let some tears go and just.
After you cut on your favorite R&B song.
I might turn on some Jagged Edge. You know what I'm saying?
Like no cap, crying to a good song is always.
Yeah, it's good. Like I look at my like.
Until you stop and realize like you like laid on the floor all dramatically and shit. And you know what I'm saying? You can't take it. Your life is flashing before your eyes. You're hyperventilating. Your shock is starting to set into your body. Anxiety is taking over.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta let it out. Just let that shit out. You ain't gotta just boo-hoo crap, but you know, just let that hurt go for that day and then get back to your regular scheduled programming. You know, it's like, so take a day. Everybody, not just, I don't care what color you is, if you an alien, you listening from Mars. Sometimes we need to just take a day and just let that stress go. Let that job go. If you got to call off, call off. If you got to get your kids to get a babysitter so you can get your mental health straight, call one of your single friends or somebody that ain't got kids or your mama, somebody to watch your kids so you're not taking out that anger and that, you know what I'm saying, that stress out on them. Because sometimes we'll let that stress that we have and we'll put it on our significant other or we'll put it on our kids, and we're not supposed to do that. We supposed to handle that shit that with ourselves and then advance in life. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, counseling is needed for everybody, especially black men that got PTSD, women that's going through like past sexual traumas with different niggas, all type of shit. White people that just don't know how to handle your white privilege. Y'all need counseling too. You feel me? We all need this shit. So I feel like everybody take that time, find you a counselor, find you a therapy session, find you a group session, even on Facebook. Get on a group session on Facebook and find you somewhere to release the stress, release the pain, handle the anxiety. Like, don't let the anxiety take over your life. Don't let the suicidal thoughts or nothing take over you. You greater. You greater than your problems.
Like anxiety attacks, I feel real dramatic and shit. I'd be like, man, where's the camera? Like, this needs to be seen. Like,
yeah.
But no, that shit real though. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to make light of the situation, but real life, you have to keep up with your mental stability, people. Because when your mental stability go, people, you go. You go, man. Like, and then
when your brain leaves, everything leaves. If you ain't got your brain, your heart will start fucking up, your kidneys will start fucking up, all because of a mental problem that you have. Like, mental anxiety and mental stress causes your organs to break down. It causes your heart not to work right, and your blood to start thinning out. It's so many different problems that comes with stress and anxiety that we need to make sure we handling. That's why we got to make sure that we going to therapy, we going to counseling, we in these different groups, support groups. Get in a support group. You know what I'm saying? If you going through anything, I don't care if you having a problem with your business, get in an entrepreneurship support group to help you with your problems.
And listen, stop just using your Facebook for bullshit. They have groups like this that will support you in things that you're trying to do.
Yeah, like no matter what, if you like, you know what I'm saying, building sandcastles. It's a building sandcastle group on Facebook. It's a building sandcastle group on Facebook that will give you support to
they will, and they give you pointers and everything.
Yeah.
So like, it's too much technology out here, and ways that you can mix and mingle with other people that feel the same way. That's all. Ain't nothing like talking to your peers and feeling the same way and kind of bouncing ideas off of each other. You know.
So like that's all I really want to say in this little session. Like, make sure that we all are working on our mental. It's cool to eat healthy. It's cool to like work out. It's cool to get money. There's so many people that got money that's fucked up mentally, and the money don't even matter because they don't even know how to handle the money because their brain is so drained and their brain is just so fucked up. So to the point that they can't even enjoy their money. They rich but living in a mental slavery, living in a mental jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like
West spoke about that.
Yeah, it's so many rich people that's depressed, that's like want to leave this earth. I'll be like, damn, y'all got all the money in the world and you want to die because they still mentally enslaved. They don't have nobody to put their burdens on. And that's what sometimes you need somebody to just lay your burdens down on and talk to and just let it loose, because we all so burdened down right now. We've been going through the pandemic. We've been going through viruses. Everybody say we finna go to war, and then
listen. Yesterday, like it was this. Well, who was it? Like was it like an Asian company, Asian people or something? Is somebody at war right now? Because this Asian girl was walking down the street and she was like, "My family funded the war that they are having right now." And like in the middle of downtown, like she was livid, and I said livid because that's how fucking pissed off she was. She was livid. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, these Chinese people, they going crazy about this little war and shit. But the thing is, we just think that China and Russia, they trying to team up and shit. We gonna talk about that in Real Nigga News, but I'm just, don't let all this shit like overwhelm you. That's what I'm learning. Don't become overwhelmed.
I tell people, one thing at a time.
One thing at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time. Don't let
one project at a time.
One project at a time. Don't let nothing.
One hope at a time.
I need maybe a couple holes at a time. But It's cool to have one hoe at a time, but if you want a couple hoes, ain't nothing wrong with having a couple of your digs. No, that's too much stress. Yeah,
it's a lot of headache.
It's a lot of headache.
When you do that, and you honestly, you have 3 chicks, and you giving them all a relationship. That's
hell. Don't do that.
too much. That's too much.
Too much money.
Too much.
Too many dates. It's too much. Then you got to give up too much sex, and you don't even know how to like.
Yeah,
it's
that's
too much. Nah, don't do that. Stick with your one solid you dig that you got.
Yeah.
And then push through with that. But like, let's not let the world overwhelm us because I know some people be stressing over the shit that's going in there on the world. Like, oh my God, this and that. Hell no. And if you do feel overwhelmed or overstressed, talk to somebody about it. Don't hold that shit in. Don't just go on like, I be seeing white people, they hold shit in and I'm like, oh, I was stressed out so I went on a killing spree at Walmart. Why? Go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
If you ain't got nobody, you can call me. Anybody that needs somebody to talk to, call LA
Well,
Strict
you know, white people don't be having it all, G. You know, they different. They ain't even of this planet.
so they aliens. These motherfuckers is aliens.
No, straight up, because like they do shit like that. I mean, I went to school, high school in the burbs, and like one of them tried to blow up the bathroom. G, like they made a bomb and they put it in the bathroom, and then they told everybody that it was a bomb in the bathroom, and then we didn't believe it, so we all had to exit it. But as everybody was exiting,
it was a real ass bomb.
It exploded, but it wasn't like big enough to really do nothing. But the fact that his brain still thought, I'm gonna get them back. And mind you, I was in class with them, with the boy, and they would tease him every day. They would be mean to him every day, and I wasn't.
See, and then the thing is, if we see somebody that's going through a mental health breakdown, we need to step in, especially if you mentally stable. Like, that's why I even try to, like, if I see a weird motherfucker like that might snap, I try to talk to them. Like the weird white people at work, I talk to them. I'm like, how you doing today, John? You feeling good? People like, oh, today was a bad day. My cat ran out the house.
No,
my dog.
It's so true.
My wife is cheating on me again. I'll be like, damn. White people be going through a lot too, but I'm like, y'all take it to the next level and shit and really want to like, I'm like, all right, okay, John, just make sure you know I'm your friend. If you want to do anything, I love you, bro. Like,
oh yeah, like just let me know.
Just let me know so I won't come to work that day. Give me the you on some bombing shit today, like.
But you know, white people, they're dramatic. He gonna look at you like, you better get out of here. I'm giving you a chance now. No, John, you don't want to do this. You better get out of here. I'm fucking telling you, you better get out of here. You know, they get it. And they start growling and shit.
It's over with.
When white people growl at you, you know it's. It's like, damn, you pissed.
You mad.
Oh, you angry. Oh, you upset.
But like I said, if y'all see somebody at work and they down, just say, hey, how you doing? Like, try to like engage with everybody. Like, I feel like sometimes like we try to alienate people that like are going through like mental struggles and shit, and we shouldn't do that. Like, if we see somebody like in a class, in your school, wherever you at, on the bus stop, you see the little crackhead twirling around and shit, give them a little word, like talk to them a little bit, see what they head at, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know what this person is capable of. This person can walk up, find a weapon, and fuck up somebody else's family life because they going through something mentally. So like, let's try to spread mental health awareness among all of us, you know, because we are going through mental health traumas.
Yeah, well, yeah, we should look into something like figuring out how we could help bring the awareness of mental health to people. Maybe we should reach out to I don't know,
like do house calls,
or maybe we could develop a page where we just offer support, or maybe go to some high schools and talk to the young black youth, because listen, they going to school and like some real crazy shit, especially in the hoods. Like it's crazy.
Messed up, like
it's fucked up.
And they really need somebody
that's stressful.
Yeah, they really do need somebody that look like them, that's going through the same situations as them, to help them out with their situations, because a lot of people don't want to talk to nobody that don't look like them.
Yeah.
You know, people they feel like they can't relate to them. They feel like you unrelatable. Even though that person probably could help you, but we don't even allow our brains to access the information that they trying to give us.
And that's so true. You know, you gotta be allowing yourself to try to understand.
And then for so long, I was a person like, I don't need help. I'm a counselor. I counsel people. I don't want nobody else help. But the thing is, when you counsel people, you don't want to put your burdens on them.
Yeah.
So you keep your shit in and you be getting fucked up. You know. So I'm like, I have to go to counselor because I have 5, 10 other people burdens on me plus my own burden. So I'm like, I need to lay my shit on somebody else. So I feel like going to counseling today was such a relief. Was a relief. It helped me, and I want everybody else to feel that same relief and release, and just like let go of like of all like. It's not easy. It's not easier said than done. You know what I'm saying?
So
it's gonna take days by day.
The joys of going to lay back in a chair or lay back on the couch, it's really something amazing. And like the reason why I ever ventured off into it was because I don't talk to people about what's going on too much, like not nothing too deep. Because I feel like, you know, people will use that shit against you. And it don't matter who it is, they'll use it against you in the long run. So it's like, at least I know if this counselor used this shit against me,
I can sue you, bitch.
Give me my money.
Give me my money,
that part. Because everything has a dollar.
Everything
dollar
has a
sign.
dollar.
I'm telling you, once you fuck somebody up, if you got the proof.
Yeah, and your counselor not just can't just go.
But your counselor is really there to help.
Yeah, your counselor is really 100% there to help you out with your mental state of mind, and like he's really 100% on your side.
They love it. They love to hear new people's stories. Like that's why they they want to hear.
It gives them like
they want to see
a
how
state of
much
ecstasy. Like
how much you gonna open up. So they're like with you. He probably like, oh, I can't wait to hear more, have more sessions, because like you said, you willing to open up.
I'm really there.
And you willing to talk.
I talk too goddamn much. That's
willing to do the work though. You gotta do the work. Some people go in there and they
closed in and they gotta pull teeth to get something out of them.
Well, nothing wrong.
Let's not don't do that. If you going to counseling, don't have the counselor be open. Be open with them.
That costs money, y'all. So
that's money. The time is money, and money is time. So
don't waste your money.
Be open with your counselor or with your group peers that you're going to, and like just lay it all on the table. Lay it all at the altar. Lay it all on the line. Like let them know everything. Put it on the line. Let them know everything you're going through. I even told him some illegal shit that I was going through that I didn't even want people to know. I'm like, yeah, I did this and that and that. He was like, well, I'm letting you know that if the court subpoena me, that I won't snitch. But I'm like, you better not, nigga. I know you live, bitch.
I watch Power. You better not say.
You better not say shit about what I just told you.
No, I mean, and that's good. Like I said, it's a good outlet, especially when you're dealing with stuff like that. You can't talk to everybody about it. You want to find a non-biased, someone
unjudgeable,
a non-biased ear that's actually gonna listen and say, you know what? Well, maybe we should do this or that or the and the third or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's, I just feel like it comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? And finding the right counselor as well. Do your research, people. Go online, read the reports, see who has been in office already. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Know who you're going to speak with. Just don't choose one right off the bat.
Yeah, it definitely is about the research. Just don't like hop up and just get a random ass counselor that's just trying to get some money. Like really like look into it and find somebody that's like got your best interests at heart. Like I ain't saying if you a black person you gotta go to a black counselor, but I feel like that's the best because like white people don't know the black people struggle. Like they just look at you like, oh okay, like. But I feel like some white people can't understand you. But I feel like you should get a counselor like that look like you and that can go through like the situations like that been through the same situations that you've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling my counselor, like one situation I was telling my counselor, I'll tell y'all because it's the radio or whatever. I was telling him like how my mama like kind of like it's like pressuring me like to find a wife. And then surprisingly, my counselor like, yeah, my mama doing the same shit to me. Like right. And he was just telling me like, don't like fall precious to like somebody like trying to get you to advance your life. Yeah. Take your own steps.
And what someone else think is your happiness.
Yeah, it's your happiness.
Is not your happiness. And once again, that's maybe what's keeping you still youthful and going, that you haven't put that part of stress on your life.
Yeah,
and like it is good to find that other person when it's healthy and it's right
and it's working. You don't just want to just force yourself into some shit.
Yeah, and then I feel like being a creative as well. It's like you got to find people that really uplift you, because sometimes being an artist, you can fall into a deep place sometimes, and people don't get it and
at all.
Yeah, it just be yeah.
And then like I was like telling him like sometimes I just lock myself in a room for a whole day and not talk to people because I'm going through like a creative depression. Like I'm trying to create something. I'm like really want my stuff to go to the next level, and I feel like it's going, but it's not going. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Right. So I feel like it's going, but it's not where I want it to be. So I just gotta sit in the room and not talk to no fucking body for the whole day, even if I might make people mad. I might make you might make your significant other mad, your family members that's calling you, whatever. But sometimes you need that day away from people just to like get your brain together. Especially when I'm like me, I'm always creative. I'm always thinking about a new design, a new this and that sometimes make me go a little crazy. So like I'll be like, man, I just need a day alone. I just need a day by myself to just think. And like I'm glad that I was able to like release that, you know what I'm saying, my thoughts to somebody else and not just keep them in. So that's why I feel like everybody in the whole world, get you a therapist. It don't cost that much money.
And then listen. You know what they also said too. If you don't feel like you're ready to go and talk to somebody, talk to yourself. Make a journal.
Yeah,
get a journal.
Yeah.
Journal when you're having a moment, and then go back and you read that, and you say, okay, well, that happened 2-3 times in this 1 week. Now something's not right. I got to reset something. If you feel like that's a better choice for you, but get it out there.
And you can start a YouTube or anything, just like vlogging, like anything where you like just letting your thoughts out to like the world and you just like getting help, because you like the main thing is you got to make sure you're not letting your mental stability break down. Don't ever go through a mental breakdown when you're not able to handle what you need to handle. You know what I'm saying? So like, and words to do that. That's why you got a therapist. That's why you get a journal. That's why you start a YouTube vlog and talking about different situations.
Yeah, because your story could really help somebody by opening up. You know,
the story you got can help somebody else, and then y'all end up helping each other. You got this random ass nigga in Wyoming that's going through the same shit you going through, and then y'all can connect and then find some relatable information and like help each other and live longer. So like, let's all go to therapy. Let's live longer. Let's let go of that hurt. Let go of that pain and let's get it, man. This F.M.P Radio, Real Nigga News. All that Real Nigga News next. Shout out to Bobby K, PZ Visions. We in here, F.M.P Radio. Download the F.M.P Radio app. Give us a 5-star rating. We playing music 24/7.
24.
We playing the best music. We getting our music together. Bobby K getting the music together. Everybody getting the music together. We finna have mixes, everything. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be playing the best music. Better than Pandora. Fuck
we
Pandora.
Gonna be better than Pandora. I'm telling y'all, when I gotta spend about 12 hours right here, but I'm gonna make it happen. I promise y'all. It's gonna all pan together.
We gonna get that shit together, man. But y'all already know my next segment is Real Nigga News.
Real Nigga News.
Real Nigga News.
Real Nigga News.
News for the real niggas.
That's right.
Hey man, we got a lot of shit to talk about in Real Nigga News. We was just talking about this, but we gonna go right into it. The baby, he just, you know what I'm saying, just got done beating somebody else down.
Now, we gonna leave with, now you gonna leave with this story. Let's
like
leave
Floyd.
with the story correctly. He like 50-0 for doing the most goofiest shit ever, man.
The baby 50, he ain't took what? Hell yeah. What he took?
He can't take none because he got a team of 50 around him for that L. But I feel like, go ahead with your story, man. I'll dive in when it's time.
Okay. This what happened. The baby, he ran up on his baby mama brother. Because his baby mama brother was talking a lot of shit.
Now, wait, let's tell the story. Don't be conscious bias about it now. Just
okay,
get the story out
the
first.
baby was calling his sister a sad bitch, talking about the bitch ain't shit. Kicked the baby out and kicked his sister baby and her out in the cold.
That's terrible. That's terrible. For him to put his own baby out now. That nigga.
It's wrong to put the baby out, but if the baby come with the bitch, both of y'all gotta go.
You know what?
The baby come with the bitch, both of y'all gotta go. I feel the baby over there, cause I don't want to deal with your mama, so I can't deal with you. And your mama wants you, so I gotta keep both of y'all out.
Oh man. Keep going to counseling, man. Keep going, man. Don't you miss those?
Yeah, I'm gonna still go to counseling, but the thing is, I feel like everybody said the baby bogus, but the dude was talking shit, so...
Well, I don't think he was bogus. I just think, like, if you're going to run up and assault somebody, because that's probably what it was,
yeah,
an assault,
definitely
then you continue to assault, not have your big-ass bodyguards then come over before the boy can even get up and get, off that slippery-ass bowling floor.
Yeah.
And then the security guard tossing him around by his braids like a chick in the club. Like, come on. Then the baby sitting over there like, get him. It was just like, come on with this shit, man.
But the thing is,
move like you got $1 million.
If I was the baby and people was talking shit about me, I probably would kind of move the same way. But I wouldn't. Every single person don't gotta get beat up. But if my baby...
Well, I mean, he assaulted a girl at the 7-Eleven, a worker. So, I mean...
Well, he slapped that bitch?
Yeah, he slapped her and then threw some stuff at her.
What she do?
I don't know. Just was trying to say what's up to him or something. I don't know. But he lost a lawsuit with that. So this dude he acts out like this is why he loses a lot of fan base as well. Like nobody wants to deal with that. That's why your name the baby. You run around this motherfucker acting like a baby. Yeah. And you doing that shit with the right people.
My thing is like the light skinned dude was talking shit. Her brother. So you can't be mad at how I come at you. Like I didn't want to fight you. You was the one talking shit about me, but how I treated your sister.
Right, but you didn't. But how you come at you is you pay people to get them. And then first you.
No, I'm not paying nobody to get shit.
But that's what that's what happened. He didn't get him.
He did. He threw the first
one. He hit the boy in the chest and he slipped on the bowling thing. And then from there he was bombarded by Neanderthals that
that came and finished the rest of it. But the thing is,
but no, not even finished it because let's be real about the situation. You got 4 big ass niggas, and this nigga he wasn't supposed to be getting up if they really finished the situation. Let's be truth about the situation. We have seen so many fights here in Chicagoland where niggas don't get up after get jumped.
Niggas die.
Okay, so it wasn't even all that what it was, but it's still enough for him to get a nice penny from a lawsuit. And I'm hoping that he follow up with a nice lawsuit and get one of them good lawyers.
You know what I hope they do? I hope that the baby and him get a pay-per-view fight. So that like they could just fight one-on-one with refs.
Well, I mean that would be cool.
Yeah, with refs and shit, and like they
get to do fighting. And
shit. So if the baby want to fight that bad, you know what I'm saying? Like get in the ring with him. I feel like get in the ring with him. Like give him let him shoot his one because he was by himself. But the thing is, when you talking shit, you can't ask how your ass whooping gonna come.
Well, if
I'm not guaranteed to shoot the one with you. If you talking shit about me, I'm coming with me and 50 niggas. I'm gonna swing first, but if my niggas wanna swing too, that's what you get.
Well, I feel like you gotta give your niggas some motherfucking rules nowadays.
Yeah, I feel
because first of all, y'all not finna walk away from my fight and everybody like, oh, he ain't do nothing, he just jumped him. No, first I'm finna fight him, and then if y'all want to jump up
we
in
gonna
it,
do it to
if
him,
I'm looking like I'm too tired now, or he getting the best of me, now you go for the gusto. But let me handle my lightweight. Because in the street, that shit is not respected, G. That shit is not respected, man.
But it's not the streets, though. This is rich nigga shit. It's different.
No.
Rich niggas move different.
That nigga ain't rich. The baby is rich, but that nigga ain't rich. And you know what I'm saying? So for him now, what he need to do is pour people shit and get him a lawyer. Do you understand me? I'm suing the baby. I'm suing security. I'm suing the bowling alley. Understand?
But what the thing is, it's like this. In this generation, it's called caught lacking. They always want to catch you lacking. So
that's why I tell people stay on your P and Q.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So if a nigga catch you lacking without your shit and I up first, I got the ups. I win.
I mean,
that's fucked up. It's fucked up like that, but I got the ups on you.
Right. I have people that I think sometimes, like if I see how they might want to fight me or kick something back up with me because of things that have happened in the past.
Yeah.
But I always stay ready. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay ready, but I ain't that shit. But see, I'm the one that will attack you with your whole crew.
Yeah.
And I can be by myself, and that's written. People have seen me do that. I got a couple different nicknames out in these streets.
Run up, get done up, Bobby.
No, they call me all type of X-Men's and this. Listen, I be trying to get the whole. I done fight 3, 4, 5 people at the same time.
Yeah, I used to do that until I got my job work. I don't do that no more.
Yeah, I broke up my. See, I got no knuckle.
Damn, you said you with the shit.
I'm with it.
Alright, we on to the next dude.
We doing better in life now.
We ain't gonna talk about my
we grew as people.
Yeah, we.
But the baby, listen, man. I hope you. Final word for it. I just want to say I hope that they can figure it out.
Yeah.
I hope that they can
just get in the ring and fight it out. No killing or nothing. Black lives matter.
No, just get your check, homie, and just let it go. You would catch him at the baby mama crib or something lacking. Catch him lacking.
Catch him lacking.
Hell yeah! Tell your sister get him over there and put his stick in her mouth, and when she doing that, you come up in there.
See, that's the worst way to catch a nigga with his shit out. That's the worst way to catch a nigga. Bogus ain't gonna do that.
Or she can put it on him and he go to sleep, and then you come up in there and
just get the beat.
That's his sister. Hey, my sister will do it for me.
Oh, bro, she better on me. I expect my sister to do the same. If I had a sister,
we set this nigga up.
Hey, we set this nigga up. Get him over here. Tell her you finna get him.
But you know she crazy because the baby said that she beats him up, so she probably gonna beat him up anyway. So you know she be Solange in that nigga. For real.
Yeah, man, that shit wild. But we on to the next real nigga news. Our great president. This goofy ass president we got, I don't know what type of president he is, but he is trying to help out the black community because Joe Biden said he's trying to supply all the crackheads with crack pipes.
Oh, yeah. Who said that, Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I think he should supply them with heroin needles.
Yeah, I think he should give them heroin needles except for the crack pipes because the crack pipes, you can make a crack pipe out of anything. You really don't need a crack pipe.
Yeah, like an ink pen can become a crack pipe.
Ink pen,
aluminum foil.
You can fold up some good aluminum foil and make a crack pipe. So I don't feel like the crackheads need crack pipes, but I feel like that is because of Corona. Crackheads do need more crack pipes.
I just want to know why would he say that? Because I kind of am offended by that. I'm a little offended.
I'm not offended by it because, like, I know a lot of crackheads and crackheads need their crack pipes. Yeah, but for the
president, like, come on now, you know you're not finna go out and get no people motherfuckers.
He didn't actually say that. He just said he wants to help out the drug war. So, like, instead of crackheads sharing the same crack pipe, he gonna give out $30 million just for them to get their own crack pipe.
Oh, hell no, man.
This is facts.
This was a true story.
Nigga, this is true shit.
Oh my God, he gets what I call a Leroy Award.
So you don't feel like he should be handing out crack pipes?
Absolutely the fuck not. He should be trying to hand out some reform or hand out like some type of help for these addicts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop giving them link cards.
But
they don't have no home.
Hold on, what crackhead you know just quit crack? Every crackhead I know been a crackhead since I was little. Like, they still crackheads.
No, you either evolve or you die.
Yeah, that is true. That's facts. But the thing is, I feel like it is helping them out to give them a little crack pipe because there's too much corona and diseases going around. So if everybody got their own separate, and then a lot of crackheads be fighting over their crack pipes and shit.
Well,
a lot of deaths. It's a lot of crack deaths because of crack pipes.
Well, I'm glad that you said that because honestly, I do believe you can go to your neighborhood health department and get needles and stuff like that. I do believe they can get needles and stuff.
See, they need to start handing out blunts. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Why the fuck y'all not handing out blunts?
Yeah, that shit.
Look out for the weed heads too.
You
know, want to hand out crack pipes and not hand out one blunt. Not one blunt been handed out this whole year.
Crack pipe is that's awful. If you smoking crack, you are whack. I'm sorry. Like, crack is whack.
Hey, all the crackheads I know is driving and living great. They is living okay. They is not dead.
That's called functioning addict. But
they is not dead. They living good. They ain't caught corona yet. Maybe
just don't go in with
maybe crack the cure for corona. Y'all never know.
Well, I heard that marijuana smokers were less likely to really
I don't know. A lot of motherfuckers I know that smoke weed and call
something about they were saying the THC coats your esophagus and your trachea.
Well, Joe Biden, you need to start handing out.
Joe Biden.
What you gotta say to Joe Biden? Hand out some motherfucking blunts. Fuck a crack pipe. It's more weed here than anything.
Hand out another stimulus check, devil. You white devil. You white devil. You hand me a stimulus check.
Yeah, he's talking about some hand out a stimulus check. But hey, Joe Biden, just get our student loans together, motherfucker. I'm tired of all this. These student loan people still hit me up. That shit still on my credit. And you worried about a crack pipe. Niggas be worried about the wrong shit. That's all I gotta say. People be worried about the wrong shit. Let's worry about these stimulus, like you said, and these student loans. Like, what's up with these student loans, bro?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you know what the presidents, man. They say what they gotta say to get the vote. Well, I can tell you honestly, he didn't get my vote. I didn't even vote for Biden, so.
I voted for Biden. I ain't gonna flex. I voted for Biden.
I didn't vote for him, and I didn't vote for Trump.
The only reason I voted for Biden is because he said he was gonna get rid of my student loans. I'm like, damn, I got like $60,000 in student loans. If he do that for a young nigga, I had to take that chance, bro. I had to take that chance.
And it's awful that he used y'all the way he used y'all. And he ought to be ashamed of himself, but he only have about another year of life left. Because I saw him and he could barely read the teleprompter and he didn't even remember how to walk off the stage. Y'all, we have a real life.
Joe Biden is finna die.
And I hate to say that. I really hate to say that and put that on that man's life, but the man did not even remember how to walk off the stage. from the podium, and it was just like, come on now, this man is leading the country. That's why I think presidents should be anywhere from 35 to 50.
50, yeah, you should stop at 50, real shit. Because if you don't stop at 50, you just really
it's over.
You just a dead nigga walking. Okay.
Like the man don't even know what's going on. Then all his veins popping out, they blue and red.
And then this,
like alien.
And then this bitch Camilla Harris ain't doing shit.
And then oh man, she played us.
I want to slap that hoe because I remember she was an AKA and shit. So I'm like, I like AKAs.
Played her black side up, and then once she won, she said, "Well, I never met my black family, and I don't know my black dad. I'm Indian." You old.
That's just let you know you can't trust the bitch.
She said, "We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe."
You can't trust a bitch.
We did it, Joe.
That just let me know. I thought I could trust that bitch. I can't. I want to slap that hoe too.
Never trust a hoe with a bang like that. A Kamala bang. Don't trust a hoe with a Kamala bang.
Hey, don't trust these. Hey, don't trust these mixed hoes. They be confused. They don't know if they want to be white or black.
She don't know who she is.
Yeah, fuck that bitch. But let's on to the next thing.
Poor Kamala.
Okay, it was this white bitch on the plane, and they was on their way to Houston and shit. And this bitch did not want to put on her mask.
Oh, what? Now you know that's FDA regulated.
And she ain't made the whole plane get off the plane. They made everybody on the plane get off.
Damn.
Now, how do y'all feel about that? Which y'all would have been mad at the situation where y'all just like got off the plane regularly, or like?
You know what? Honestly, I've been in a situation where I've been on a plane where they wanted to remove somebody and they wouldn't get off and they was holding up the plane. And at that point, everybody started to get the fuck off the plane. Yeah. You're holding up the plane.
We gotta jump that bitch.
Yeah, at that point,
we gotta jump that bitch.
On.
We finna flood that.
We about to take this motherfucker out. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but like, I was seeing a situation like, and it was the little white bitch. She was like, "No, I'm not gonna put on my mask." Da 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 da. And if I was on a plane, I would have like, "Bitch, come here. Bring face here. Meet my hand, ho." Down. I would have slapped that hoe. You ain't going for that shit.
You know, it just baffles me how far these buffoons go to try to go against the machine. And then it's like this. Y'all going against the machine for stupid shit. Just put the fucking mask on. Go against the machine for them killing us and sitting on our necks. The fuck? I'm not putting on a mask. Like, shut the fuck up.
Where y'all white hoes at for George Floyd? I ain't see none of y'all white bitches out there. A couple of them was out there. A couple of them.
Yeah, they was out there.
A couple of them. Because it do be white people marching for us. I ain't gonna flex. I support all the white people that support us. But then there's a lot of y'all out there that's tweaking.
Yeah, I think they call abolitionists.
Yeah, shout out to the white abolitionists. That
That's what they called them back in the day.
They used to have Frederick Douglass under their stairs and shit, Harry and Tubby.
Get her a little bread and water.
Yeah, we got some white people that look out for us, but all y'all Karens and shit, y'all need to stop. If a motherfucker telling y'all to put y'all mask on, put that motherfucker on. Yeah. We trying to get to our destination. We trying to get to Houston and get to the motherfucking turkey leg.
And for real, 30-40 minutes can really throw off that departure, and it really just throw.
And you know, turkey leg club be packed. You can't just be getting late.
Good. I mean, me falling off the bone.
I mean, you can't just be late. You can't be late getting a turkey leg cut, ho. So you gotta like, if you a white person on a motherfucking airline, put on your mask. Use your politician ways when black people not on the plane, cause you might get your ass stumped out.
Yeah, I got time.
You might get your ass stumped out.
That
Karen on that plane going to Houston, watch your back, bitch.
Like Karen or Joe or Bob or whoever y'all want to be.
Okay, then I got some way.
Y'all might be Sharkeisha.
Hey, we got in Memphis, G. In Memphis, we going to Memphis. It was this Black Lives Matter. She one of the founders of Black Lives Matter in Memphis. They sentenced her to 6 years in jail because she registered to vote illegally.
Damn.
I didn't even know you could go to jail for that.
What?
She went to jail 6 years. This nigga that just killed Laquan Mandado, 16 shots, is out of jail. And y'all sending a woman in jail because she registered to vote illegally. I guess she had some felonies or some past shit she wasn't supposed to vote. So they sent her to jail for 6 years. Ain't that some bullshit?
You know what? They should be happy that somebody wants to vote in this awful ass country. And you know what? The fact that she went out her way to try to show her Americanism, you know, and the fact in her, in jail, you said?
She got sentenced to 6 years.
That's awful.
But she do work for Black Lives Matter, so anybody that kind of like is like a high person in there, I feel like they gonna come for your head. You gotta.
So they wanted to get rid of her because they look at her as a nuisance anyway. So they gonna be sending threats after her. Them cracker bitches. They gonna be after her up in the pen, y'all. The cracker bitches.
Talk about some of them crack assholes gonna be after her ass. Hey man, we gonna hold it down though. We gonna fan her books and we gonna put some money on her books. But shout out to her. She trying to vote to get the. Even though we voted for the wrong person.
Put the money on her books.
Cha-ching. Put some money on her books. Make sure she living right. Make sure she living good. But and we going to the next thing. Snoop Dogg on Death Row Records. I feel like we gotta say some positive shit. Shout out to Snoop Dogg for ownership. Man. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot to like own some shit, and he owns the whole record label that he used to work for. So that's a blessing.
You know what? I think that's so dope that he was able to grab part of the culture that helped establish who he is as a musician, as an artist, and now he's running it. Because poor Suge Knight, he couldn't run it from beyond the bars. Not from beyond the bars. That is not gonna happen. But he had been lost a little while ago. But you know, Suge Knight has kids. And one of them was on a reality show, and he was trying to
attain the assets
and show that he could do it, but he was kind of slow, and I knew it wasn't gonna go too far for him.
No, but
that's all I want.
It's definitely good that I'm glad that we seeing people like take ownership in like 2021, 2020, 2019. Ever since this pandemic was slightly a blessing because like I'm seeing so much black people own shit. Kanye became a billionaire. Rihanna became a billionaire.
And a mama.
And a mama. Like, all these motherfuckers becoming... Tyler Perry became a billionaire during the pandemic. Like, we is doing so much shit. And, like... And I'm proud of Snoop Dogg. He owning the label that he used to work for. Like...
Uncle Snoop.
And that's like me walking in my job. And now I own this job. And I'm telling these white motherfuckers, yeah, bitch. Clean that shit, ho.
It's so dope because of the legacy behind it. And, you know, even when Suge Knight had it, other people was actually running it. He was just like the and he called the shot. But other people was running. Like even with Michelle, the artist, she did a lot of the bookkeeping, a lot of the contract work, and a lot of the work for the company. So hopefully, you know, she can maybe benefit off of this as well. Maybe coming in and just stepping back into her old playing grounds and make some money with Uncle Snoop.
And Snoop keep releasing his next album on
Have you
Death
tried
Row.
the Snoop Dogg weed strand?
No, I haven't.
Man, that shit is...
I tried the Snoop Dogg wine though. I had his wine.
I heard about that. I ain't had that.
Yeah, his wine is real nice.
The smoke was amazing, man.
Yeah, you know, I'll just be smoking whatever the weed man got. So if the weed man ain't got Snoop Dogg strand, then I ain't smoking that.
But next time I find it, bro, I got you. I'm gonna hold you a blunt.
Yeah, let me get some of that. I need that. But definitely shout out to Snoop. Shout out to all the black entrepreneurs. Y'all been going crazy lately. Like y'all give us so much motivation. Like all us, like we can make it. Like we really don't have to work for these companies. We all can like transfer the black dollar amongst each other. But that's another subject. I ain't gonna get into too much into that. You know what I'm saying? They might get mad at us. Like, oh, y'all trying to transfer the black.
We're trying to do a pyramid scheme. We ain't doing no pyramid scheme. I'm still waiting on my $50.
Because when black people try to transfer the money amongst each other, they might try to burn it down. That's what happened to Black Wall Street and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna still get y'all white people y'all money, y'all.
So true.
Hey, shout out to Real Nigga News. We out here. We gonna play one little song. We got a little song to play with, then we gonna go into conspiracy theories. I got something really to talk about. It's a conspiracy that's going on, and we gonna talk about it after this song.